What's going on, everyone? Got a little diorama project I'm going to do. Basically, I've got some of the, as you can see, the thin craft board. Normally use the 1 inch stuff and the 1/2 inch stuff, but I haven't got any and I can't really get any delivered in this isolation. I've tried, but they're saying that they're not delivering. But I'm going to make something out of this to go inside each one of these. So I've got about 2 or 3 pieces of this stuff. There's one of the shelves off the bottom. I'm going to cut it out for the base for each one, get as many bases out of one, and then I'm going to do a back wall and a floor for each one of them. I'll do the top ones first. So as I rearrange them, I'm going to try and get a diorama put into each one. So this is where I'm up to now. I'm just going to sketch around these, cut these out, and then there's all the bases. I need 4 bases, which I'll get out of that. And the next one, I'll be able to get four walls, because they're all, it's a cube. So basically, they're all 15 inches square. So basically, should be able to get 4 dioramas out of the 4 boards, hopefully. But yeah, I'll get back with you in a minute. I've just cut the first piece out. It was a little bit too big, but then I just had to alter it a little bit, and then by cutting them 2 little gaps out for the bars to sit in, I can now use up that extra little space, and it fits quite nice. That's the first line that I've done, but then obviously I didn't take for the gaps at the sides of the back, so now figures can't fall out, which you do there. So basically I've made a little bit more space, and now I'll just do a little back wall. This is where I'm up to now anyway. So I've got one of the pieces down for the floor, and I've got a back piece a little bit fiddly with all the wires and that, trying not to knock none of these strips off, but apart from that, sound. All I'm going to do is I'm going to put a shutter door somewhere here, couple of windows up there, some lights on it, a few other little bits and bobs. I'm going to get to work on this now, so I'll show you the next progress in a minute. So this is where I'm up to. I've got a little loading bay, docking bay, got the door, and I've got 2 windows. Obviously these windows are for the big diorama there, and then I've made these little ones out of a little bit of trim that I had, which they're going to go there. Obviously it's a little bit, they're a bit smaller than what they are, but it's only going to be for a little diorama anyway inside them cabinets, which it's not very big. Well, that's where I'm up to anyway. I think it's going to look pretty good. Just need to get a little bit of a door frame going around here, and then build this out, probably out this far, enough to stand a few figures on it. And I just need something else to go along here, a bit of trim, some lights, and then I need to stick a couple of like drain pipes, electricity cables, just a few other little bits and bobs in it. Just found a little bit of trim, so just cut that up, put that into the side, give it a little bit, put that on it, give it a little bit more depth. I was as I said, I was contemplating having a door on like that, but I'll save that for a future project. So I'm just going to keep it with that for now. Just let these windows dry, then they'll be getting put on there. And then the door frame, that's the next thing. What I'm going to do now is make a door frame and a loading dock for this, and then put the drain pipes on it. I'll set them out. All them will get put on it before I paint it, and I'll spray it all. So I'll show you where I'm up to once I've got this part done. Just got a little bit more done. Got a door frame, shutter, windows, and a little bit of trim. Gotta wait for that to glue. Obviously probably going to paint that. Didn't have enough to go through there. That was just an old scrap piece as well. So that's where I'm up to with that. Just let this dry and then paint it all up. And then put obviously a loading dock here, a couple of drain pipes in, a few other bits and bobs. And I'd say that was a good done job. Got a little bit more done. Just done myself some door frames, a little shutter door, same, some loading bay doors, got a bit of trim, 2 windows, and obviously you just got to get some drain pipes, a few other little bits and bobs done on it, but got to let this dry, and then obviously give it a little paint, build a loading dock there, that'll be raised up, be some drain pipes coming down here, coming along here to a little fuse box there, something else coming down here to the bottom. Yeah, got these little bits of plastic off my daughter, which are going to go in here, and then I'll glue them in there, and then get these lights to stick in there, which I'll show you now. Just give it its first coat. It's like 1:30 in the morning, so I'm trying to be quiet so I don't wake up the baby. There's the windows. Carve some bricks in, some cracks. You can't really see because it's a bit shiny, but that's it anyway. You obviously need to just go, you're not going to see that bottom bit there, so that doesn't really matter. So I've done the side bits, because you see them like basically, but I'll just leave it like that in case they're beginning up. Woke up, it's all dried. Obviously I've just got to glue these windows down, put the windows in them, and then also I need to build a loading bay for there. But my daughter just gave me these two things here, which they're off one of her dollhouse things or whatever, but it's just come for the perfect thing for me, which I just took these lights apart there, which I have got loads of them lights, got them for like 80p from like a little cheap store, and they fit into here. Let me see if I can get it on the light probably for you. They just slide into there, as you can see. Two of them fit absolutely perfect, like they were made to go into that. And then I've also got this little bit of balsa wood, which I'm going to glue it to. Once that's glued down there, pardon me, that'll be going here as well. Let me just see if I can get it a little bit top heavy to stay up because of the light on it, but that's where that's going to go, over the loading bay. And I've got the two windows, and then the loading bay will be there. I'm going to put some drain pipes in, some electrical cables like I said yesterday. First thing I'm going to do is just paint this up, paint this, and paint this, get this glued on, and then yeah, once it's all painted I've got to do the sidewall and the floor, and then I'll let you know where I'm up to. Here's where I'm up to now. Just got to give this top part a second coating, and then just need to sort that loading bay there, and then yeah, paint that, get a few more little bits of detail in, need to get them lights put in, and then yeah, I'd say it's pretty much ready to go in once I get a bit more detail to it and a bit more depth. Just had to cut it down a little bit, it was just a little bit too big, but that's just a little bit of scrap piece of polystyrene that I've had. So just going to give that a quick paint, and obviously touch that up a little bit there, and get the drain pipes in as I just said then, and wait for it to dry. As you can see though, it's warped because it's quite thin. Once the paint's gone on and peeled the paper off it to carve it, it's warped, so I might have to stick another piece behind it to thicken it up, because I don't think it's going to sit flush. So I've got the loading bay all painted, just a tiny little bit of a spot there which I need to touch up. I've just found one of the old air conditioning AC units that I made a while ago. All I need to do now is just weather round there, round the door frame a little bit, and I've got some of the DIY straws to make some drain pipes coming down along, coming through here, some electrical boxes, just a little bit more stuff, and then the floor, and then pretty much ready to go. So all I'm going to do now is find the best parts out of here to use and stick them on there to find out where they're going to go, and then I'll show you where I'm up to. These are all the parts that I'm going to be using. Couple of different pieces, so all I need to do is just have a little look through here, find out which ones will probably look the best on it, and then go from there. A few little electrical pipes, AC unit, a few little things. Obviously need to paint all them, so I've got the thinner cables or the thinner tubes coming into the thicker ones, coming all the way down the trunking, and then yeah, just need to let a few more things dry. I'm just going to go and make me dinner, and then I'll show you where I'm up to once I've done that. And that's with the loading bay on it as well. Obviously it's not on properly because it's not flush standing up, it's lying flat, but just gives you the gist of it. So there we are, so it fits in. I haven't got none of the drain pipes, I've got the working lights on it. We've got 2 working lights here. Both of the lights are working, they're all stuck on. Switch them off, save the battery. All I've got to do now is just literally wait for the drain pipes and the cables to dry, and then I'll be able to paper clip them on, and that's pretty much all done. There's a little bit of the floor, a few little cracks, obviously we need to weather that, but that's where I'm up to. Just a little bit of dry brushing around it. I think might need to weather the lights because they're just brand new plastic. They look a little bit too toyish, don't they, compared to everything else. So we'll probably just spray them black and then just touch them up with a little bit of whitewash. Once all the drain pipes are in it, it'll be completely 100% done, and all you need to do is just get a little sidewall from here to here, about 4 inches. That's it, and then it's completely done. I'll go on to the next one, so I'll build another one for there, and then I'll build one for there. So what do you think? Think it's looking good, babe?
Yeah.
Yeah? And I'm going to build you something, aren't we? Yeah. Okay, then I'll wait for these to dry. Once these are dry, I'll show you what it's like. So babe, there it is there now, mate. Looking sick. Just got to get the drain pipes and all the cables in it. Seeing this bad boy I've been making all day. Fit inside them cabinets. Sick. My drain pipes are all painted. They've all had time to dry, obviously, so there's nothing coming off. Yeah, nothing coming off. Using these big paper clips to go over there, cut them down from there to there, just stab them into the foam, and then there's my little dial. Obviously not the best for the first attempt, just a quick little knock up in a few hours, but obviously I'll rebuild on all of these, just keep upgrading them. I'm going to put the drain pipes in now and I'll show you what it looks like. And it's pretty much 98% done, 95% done. All I've got to do is wait for some stickers to come. Just to stick on there, and a few other little things. But basically, and just keep the camera a bit better still for you. So there's the figures. Obviously that's not staying in there, that's just a little, made that years ago, my little girl. Needs a hot glue gun again, that's made out of cardboard, but I'm going to make some out of the same material I've made this out of. We've got like a little fan thing up there. Got your lights, comes down, got a little bit of Lego painted. All your drain pipes, all your electrical boxes, a couple of windows, also 2 working lights, and just yeah, I think the paint job could have been a little bit better on it. Didn't really have the right brushes to do it, just using my little girls. All mine, I've lost them somewhere, I need to buy some more, but apart from that, I think it's looking pretty good. They're not the figures that are keeping it, they were just the figures that I had loose around that I could just throw in to give you the scale. And obviously you take this out and then you've got a lot more room, so you can display a lot more figures as well. So yeah, I'd say that one's pretty much done now. I'm going to crack on with another one tonight till these stickers come. I'm just going to try and, basically it took me a day and a half, but some of the hours you had to wait for things to dry, and then I had to obviously sort the kids out. But apart from that, I'd say yeah, it's now Thursday. I started about 10 o'clock Tuesday night, and then I couldn't have done it all day yesterday because I didn't have much time. So yeah, probably took me maybe about 10 hours to make it all from start to finish. And as I said, I just need to give these cracks here a little bit of weathering, and just a rough prototype to see what it's like, but that's about it. So if you enjoy what you're watching, do us a favour, subscribe, hit the notification button, show a bit of love and support, and enjoy the rest of the videos, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care in this COVID.